going to be back to school vlog. Kids are going back. Scarlett is going in the first grade. Justin is going in, what would you consider it? Pre-K, but it's a Montessori classroom. So he's just going his second year into primary. We just got back yesterday from our little vacation, and I've pre-packed pretty much everything before we left for the vacation. So it's not nearly as hectic, but I will just share with you everything we're doing. If the sounds you're hearing, usually there's nursing in the background. It's, you know, all hands on deck here. Justin is finishing. What is he doing back there? Justin, are you doing something funny?
I'm just making a sandwich.
Oh, Justin was doing something funny. Well, that's a real life for you guys. I'm nursing. Justin is finishing up kids' lunches, and I'll share with you what I'm packing in there because I got the request for that. And she pooped. Baby Juju just pooped. Baby Juju decided to spit up on me and on herself, so we're gonna go get changed now. Pooped. She spit up because she was training so much. I am all wet now. I'm gonna change her. We changed the poopy dick, but I think she might have some more gas. You know, regular newborn things. I woke up today so I woke up 3 times. I woke up 12, 2, and 4. And 2 nights before, she woke up only at 1 and at 4. So for my birthday, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a new schedule. And today, out of all days, oh, she's having some gas. Out of all days, she went back to waking up 3 times. Justin took her for a walk. I woke up at 5:30 to get ready for the school because everything takes us forever because of speed ups, diaper changes, and, you know, 2 other kids, it's all piles up. But I did the shower, like to prep everything. I'm gonna start working on breakfast just to finish the kids' lunches, and I'll show you what they're getting. Okay, here's what's inside the lunches: grapes. Justin also has some crisp wisps, right? They're called. It's Parmesan crisps. Cucumber with a little bit of salt. Justin made him a sandwich with cheese and ham and strawberries. He has nut allergy in his classroom, so we can't give him any nuts. And he has this granola mini chocolate chip cups, really good. I've had them. I do it every year. So Scarlett has Parmesan crisps with nuts, grapes, strawberries, peanut butter, and honey sandwich, and cucumbers, and made good granola minis with mixed berries. She likes those better. Juliet is hanging out with me, sucking on her passy, because she just eaten. I just changed her, and I don't want her to spit up again. This is everything I have prepped for the school. Scarlett has her backpack with all of her supplies. She has a box. I need to drop it off, but we were on our trip. The uniforms for the kids. Justin has an extra set of uniforms. The bottles. So one thing I wanted to share with you. See those stickers right here? Scarlett, I got them. I have them pretty much on all of her items and all her lunch boxes and stuff. I bought them on Amazon. Justin's did not come in yet, unfortunately. Kids' lunch boxes this year are from Target. I ordered some on Pottery Barn Kids. My order got canceled. So we went and we bought them in the store, and now my order got processed. So they're gonna have also personalized lunch boxes from Pottery Barn Kids. One tip: when you're buying your lunch boxes, make sure it has a spot for the bottle, because Justin's last year did not, and it was a bit of a pain because he constantly lost it. And then see, this one has a pocket in the front, this one on the front. The more compartments you can get on it, the better, because you can add like an extra mask or
nothing really matters if you're not mine, right here, right now. And even if the world ends, then now.
Here's kids' breakfast: eggs, ham, cheese, berries, and avocados.
Mommy, why do they call?
You love her?
Ooh, let me hold you, close your eyes. We'll be reaching paradise. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't even really.
We just finished breakfast. I can't remember, but we have about 15 minutes before we have to leave. Pumped the bottle of milk for Justin. I already have one in the fridge from the nighttime because he's staying with Juliet for a few hours while I'm dropping the kids off and doing some pictures. I am doing pictures as well, so I'll talk about it later today about how I'm feeling about managing it all. But now we're gonna go get Scarlett a hairstyle. Look at that traffic out of Seriously, look at that. Out of all days. Well, today was hectic, but not as bad as I thought it would be, and we almost made it out of the house on time. We were only about 5 minutes behind, but then got in the traffic, and now I'm stuck in a car line, which is stretching out all the way to like the end of the street. So I think we should be all right. It's first day of school, so I think everybody is a little late in all kinds of ways. So kids, do you want to say how you feeling about first day of school?
I feel nervous because I'm going to be in a new class.
All right, I don't know if you could hear Scarlett because she's all the way in the back, but she says she feels nervous because she's going to be in a new class. But nervous and excited, we've talked about it, is the same kind of feeling. It's just the way you process it. So let's think about that you are excited because you're going to be with all of your friends, right?
I'm excited and happy
You are? Why?
because I want to put my friends.
Oh, that's awesome, buddy.
That's my friend's problem.
That's awesome. So the kids are doing great. I went and I checked on them. It's 9:30 now. I've created all of my visual content, and I'm gonna head back home, take on Julia from Justin because he's been with her for the last hour and a half. His appointment at 10. He's also back at work this week. So I've part of me is like, what did I do to myself? Like 3 kids and a job. And part of me is I really want to make it work because I was at home for 4 years after I had Scarlett. And then, you know, for the last 2 years, I've built this something for myself that I really enjoy doing, that allows me to contribute, and I can make it work with being a mom. So I'm really hopeful I can keep that up. I don't know if I didn't talk about it, I think, before, but I did drop one of my customers beginning of this year when I found out I was pregnant, just to take the load off. But I think I can do it with 2. I'll keep you updated. I really hope I can, because I do enjoy what I do, and it's nice to have something outside of just being a mom. So yeah, now I'm gonna go back home, get some more work done while watching Juliet, and then I'll pick up Justin and tell you how their first day went. I got the prints I did for our photo wall of the kids, and I also got it from the newborn pictures, but those didn't come in yet. And I have the frames. This is going into the frame. We have done, this is our third, like we did this picture with all the pregnancies. I already talked about it. This is one of my most favorite pictures of Scarlett of all times. I think she was like 2 years old here, 2.5. They're beautiful. And that's from last year's Christmas pictures. Guys, these sheets are very useful to have when you have a newborn. They are like thick flannel type. I bought them at Babies R Us back when I was potty training. In essence, they are like a nighttime sheets for your kids, like when they are learning how to potty train at night. Juliet got so many grunts. Babies are noisy, you guys. She constantly like grunts and makes all kinds of sounds, but she I took her diaper off because I let her air out her parts. It's also good for potty training, because if your child is constantly in a diaper and then when they are older you take it off, they kind of like, what is going on? But so I laid her on that sheet while I was nursing. Then she pooped, we wiped it all up, and now she is having a bit of a, tummy ache after eating. So I'm burping her, but this thing absorbs everything. It's pretty awesome. Now then you'll have to rinse it off. I'll just go hose it off outside and then throw it in a wash. I'm sorry, baby. She's not very comfortable right now. I still have to unpack all of this and go through that. I have like a bag of laundry. It's great. After the struggle, so the first few weeks, the breastfeeding is under control. Actually, she is completely emptying my breasts when she nurses. She like nurses on one side and on the other side. I still have to pump sometimes in between, because I do produce exceptional amounts of milk. But I would say the last week has been like the best week. My first week I had very, very, very sore nipples. They were cracked. I talked about like in a postpartum video. Then when my milk came in, I had engorgement. And then after that, like 2 weeks into breastfeeding, I actually ended up with mastitis. On one of my sides, I had fever, flu-like symptoms, and then I finally like massaged my soreness out, and then my fever went away like immediately. Now it seems like the breastfeeding is right where it needs. Justin is helping me with the floor from breakfast. I didn't get a chance to clean that up yet, And he's sweeping for me so we can go play upstairs. Right, buddy? I put the chicken in the oven for lunch, but I want to share with you this. It's so tasty. It is chocolate covered strawberries, and they're frozen. Costco sells them. They are so good, aren't Justin?
I'm yummy.
Super yummy. That's how they look like.
What?
The chocolate covered strawberries that we're eating. Justin and I are gonna hang out in our playroom for a little bit. The playroom has been kind of neglected, I'll be honest, because this here is supposed to become a baby area. So I kind of cleared up all the shelves that I had there, and I've moved them over into storage. Bought a new rug from Ruggable. Justin got himself a new. If you've seen those at Target, they're so worth it because they're really cool, right, buddy? They're very comfortable. We all love it, and baby Juliet likes to nap in it too. But all this is going to be redone whenever I'm not as sleep deprived. Juliet is getting her introduction to dinosaurs, right, Justy?
Yeah, it's just introduction next to dinosaurs. The what normal dragons do.
Do you like dragons? Are dragons your favorite?
Yes.
Well, who do you like better, dragons or dinosaurs?
Dragons and dinosaurs.
Juliet is doing exercises on my lap. She's lifting her head up, making her neck strong. While Justin is telling her everything about his dinosaurs. Justin's name stickers came in that I ordered from Amazon too. Let me see.
Hey, the dinosaurs.
They are dinosaurs. Look, so they are starter pack. They are waterproof. You can put them on uniforms and everywhere pretty much. Those are cool. See, they have all kinds of dinosaurs. Those were from Name Bubbles. Labels for everyday life.
Mom, can I tell you something?
Pretty cool. Justin, Juliet, and I are back in the car line. Now we're picking up Scarlett. It's 3 o'clock because she stays full day. And Justin's teacher always talks to me about leaving him till 3. And I did it. I don't know if you followed me back then. When Scarlett was 4, her teacher asked me to do it for 1 month. I did it and I hated every moment of it because I felt like I'm missing the time with her. So I enjoy getting Justin at 12:30 and just sometimes it's just me and him, and now it's him, me, and Juliet. So we kind of all have a little bit of time together. But I have to tell you guys, I am starting to crash. And like at night, so at night Juliet wakes up and then she just nurses. She doesn't cry really. She eats and she goes back to sleep. But I am up, and the more times I'm up, I get interrupted sleep, and then I have to pump sometimes, so that takes long. So I'm pretty tired.
I was shy, but my friends were pointing me doing my homework for me that I told them to stop, but they would never stop.
Juliet is hiccuping in my lap, and kids and I are playing
Grab the money.
a story game.
And we ran away.
It's Carly's trying to tell a story.
Yeah, I did.
Uh-huh.
And the Bessie's a cat.
So you're telling a story about us?
And so, how can I be?
Juliet is looking at her black and white cards in her Love Avery. So here's the card she's looking at. Some more simple ones. She really enjoys those. So we have Mozart playing. Scarlett is setting up black and white cards around. Justin is doing the book.
Why?
So my mom and I went dress shopping for my birthday, but nothing would fit me. So instead of a dress for my birthday, I asked for this, I believe it is duvet cover. Yes, it is Chanel du Isabel Candlewick from Pottery Barn. I used to have a similar set on the bed before, and now I'm just waiting for the kids getting, Juliet mainly getting a little bit older so I can switch it, because this one seat has Scarlett. I had some paints and she put paints on my sheets. This is actually was also from Pottery Barn, but I'm waiting a little bit to put this back on. But how beautiful is this? Can't wait. I have everything laid out for tomorrow. The uniforms. I've actually bought another set of kind of bento boxes. Those are from Target and they were very cheap. So when I don't want to wash kids' bento boxes and they're in the dishwash, I'll just use those. Masks and all ready for tomorrow. 3 children. It is tiring, but it's at the same time, it's wonderful. We had a great first day of school. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this vlog, gave you some ideas on what you need to think about going back to school or having a newborn. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you later.